Ozone is a highly reactive gas whose molecules are comprised of three atoms of oxygen. Its concentration in the atmosphere naturally fluctuates depending on seasons and latitudes, but it generally was stable when global measurements began in 1957. Groundbreaking research in the 70s and 80s revealed the signs of trouble. Good morning. Today we'll be talking about ozone depletion, the environmental issue. UVB radiation causes a wide range of responses in terrestrial ecosystems. Animals can move to avoid UVB radiation, but plants cannot. However, most plants, including crop and forest species, have mechanisms that provide some UV shielding. Ozone can especially cause damage during the growing season. Changes to plants' composition induced by UVB radiation can flow through the animals and microbes that rely on plant matter for food. Ground-level ozone also damages vegetation and ecosystem. Breathing ozone can trigger a variety of health problems, including chest pain, coughing, throat irritation, and congestion. Ozone causes considerable damage to plants around the world, including agricultural crops and plants in natural ecosystems.
Causes of ozone depletion. The ozone layer depletion is a major concern and is associated with a number of factors. The main causes responsible for the depletion of the ozone layer are chlorofluorocarbons or CFCs are the main cause of ozone layer depletion. These are released by solvents, spray aerosols, refrigerators, air conditioners, etc. The molecules of chlorofluorocarbons in the stratosphere are broken down by the ultraviolet radiations and release chlorine atoms. Researchers say that the unregulated launching of rockets result in much more depletion of ozone layer than the CFCs do. The nitrogenous compounds such as NO2 and O and 2O are highly responsible for the depletion of the ozone layer. The ozone layer has been found to be depleted by certain natural processes such as sunspots and stratospheric winds. But it does not cause more than 1 to 2% of the ozone layer depletion. Halons are used in fire extinguishers. Halons cause great damage to the ozone layer than do CFCs from automobiles and air conditioners.
On depletion. Effects on human health. Ozone layer depletion increases the amount of UVB rays that reaches the Earth's surface. Laboratory and epidemiological studies demonstrate that UVB causes non-melanoma skin cancer and plays a major role in malignant melanoma development. Effects on plants. UVB radiation affects the physiological and development processes of plants. Despite mechanisms to reduce or repair these effects, an ability to adapt to increased levels of UVB. Effects on marine ecosystems. UVB radiation has been found to cause damage to early development stages of marine animals such as fish, shrimp, etc. The most severe effects has decreased reproductive capacity and impaired larval development. Effects on biogeochemical cycles. Increase in UVB radiation could affect terrestrial and aquatic biogeochemical cycles, thus altering both sources and sinks of greenhouse and chemically important trace gases.
Solutions for ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer depletion occurs when the natural balance between the production and destruction of stratospheric ozone is sloped in the favor of destruction. A few simple things that we can do are, we can avoid the consumption of gases that are dangerous to the ozone layer. Most of them are dangerous gases. We can minimize the use of cars. We can carpool together and save lots of petrol, and which also pollutes the environment less. We should not use cleaning products that are harmful to the environment and us, as most of them might be corrosive and dangerous. So we have to replace them with non-toxic products such as vinegar or bicarbonate.
Worldwide initiatives taken to combat ozone depletion. The international treaty called the Montreal Protocol on Substances that Deplete the Ozone Layer is gradually eliminating the production and consumption of ozone-depleting substances such as CFCs and HCFCs to limit their damage to the Earth's ozone layer. The Montreal Protocol is signed by 197 countries, the first treaty in the history of the United Nations to achieve universal ratification, and is considered by many to be the most successful environmental global action. Adopted in 1985, the Vienna Convention for the Protection of the Ozone Layer is a precursor to the Montreal Protocol. The Vienna Convention is often called a framework convention because it served as a framework for the efforts to protect the globe's ozone layer. The UN Environment Programme's Division of Technology, Industry and Economics Ozone Action Programme provides stakeholders in developing countries with information exchange services, training and networking. Bibliography. Thank you.